Hello, friend. We just spoke to this guy and to everybody else, got everyone's stories so we can hopefully go talk to the teller. Also, working on hooking Nima and this guy up. So let's go prove who we are because we are the Windbringer, just as we were the Water Stiller. Because she is legend and she is prophecy, and we are she.
Are you ready for the questions now?
Yep.
Yes, ask me the questions.
In the Tale of Winds, which mountain did Iwana fall from in her vain attempt to fly higher and further than anyone else?
I just want to say her name is almost Iguana. Mount Kilimanjaro.
Mount Ana, the Tower of Light.
That is correct. In the Tale of Stars, what did Mona see in the sky that helped her find her way home?
I at least appreciate that they don't give us a bunch of answers that all seem plausible in case we forgot something and just make it really obvious.
The spirits of five tellers.
That is correct. In the Tale of Sea, what creature did the Lost One battle in his quest to recover the sacred jewel?
The Octawo?
That is correct. My final question to you is this. In the Tale of Homecoming, what was given to Moran by his teller when he returned from his pilgrimage?
What I have to wonder is how does answering these questions prove that I'm the Windbringer? Like learning stories isn't some impossibly difficult thing to do. It's not like only the elation can retain this information in their heads or only the elation are capable of understanding stories or telling stories or something like that. Like the flying aspect of the Windbringer prophecy, okay, that not everybody's gonna be able to do. But this, I don't understand how this is proving anything to anybody.
A broken pot, to teach him that absence may break a heart in two.
You have correctly answered all my questions, and so have proven your knowledge of the four tales. You are the Windbringer. The teller would see you presently.
I'm just like, honestly, anybody could say they're the Windbringer as long as they're able to cross that chasm. Just saying. Because it's not like there was any trials and tribulations for me to get access to these stories. I just ask people and they tell me. Real easy.
She's the teller. She must be over 100 years old.
How do you know? How do you know what people look like when they're elation and of different ages?
Come closer, human. Closer. I cannot see your face.
Closer!
Closer still. Come sit here by me. There you are. You see, my eyes are not what they used to be. Ages ago, I could spot a ladybug crawling up a straw of grass from 15 tree lengths up.
Wow.
Now, I have a hard time seeing my supper. But my ears, balance be praised, my ears, they are as good as ever. I could hear you outside, learning the tales my children tell. You are a good listener and a fast learner.
They were interesting stories, and your people told them well.
That is what we do. The elation are the keepers of the tales, and I am their teller, the one who must know all the tales told since the day we came to this world.
How can you do that? How can you remember every story ever told?
The secret is to tell them often and to tell them in your own words, not the words of your ancestors.
Doesn't that mean that the stories change with every generation?
Yes, as all tales must. Change is important. Otherwise, the tales will have no meaning to us. They will just be words, and we do not care about the words. We care about what the words tell us.
How long have your people been telling stories?
Since the beginning, human. Since we came to this world a long, long time ago.
You're not from Earth? From Arcadia?
We already know that.
Not according to our tales. We came on a great wind before the divide, when the earth was one and humans had yet to learn of magic and science. But we were a different people then, and the tales we tell from that time are vague and incomplete. Like myths and legends, the younger Alatien pay little attention to these tales. Sometimes I worry they will be lost with me, these tales, and I am getting old, very old.
I'm just saying this old lady, that's the voice of the old lady in the very, 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 very beginning of the game.
I came to you to find answers to some important questions.
Ask, and I will try my best to answer.
Have you heard of an ancient god or dragon that lives beneath the sea?
Once, long ago, when my people lived in harmony with the Maerum, there were stories of an old god worshipped by the Maerum who resided deep in the darkest depths of the ocean. According to legend, the old god had once brought the Maerum into their realm, into the ocean, and he was now sleeping, resting before the journey back.
Back where?
To a great ocean amongst the stars. When the time came, he would gather the Maerum and bring them home with him, back to their world, to their ocean. Strangely enough, we have a similar tale. It is said that the great wind that brought us here will someday return to bring us back to a place where we can soar forever on warm winds.
Like heaven.
In a way, perhaps, but without the need for any of us to die. The great wind will just sweep us up and carry us away. Every evening before I go to sleep, I recite this tale to myself. It is a comforting one.
What do you know about the Dryad kin?
The kin are numbered 4, or so our tales tell. 2 in this world, 2 in the other. The mirror world, the white and the blue, the red and the green.
Do you know where they are?
No, the tales never say. The kin are elusive. They keep to themselves. I have never seen one myself, and I doubt any of my kind has. The tales do say that our past and our future are tied to the fate of the kin, but how I would not pretend to know. This is one tale that is yet to be told.
Do you know anything about the Guardian's realm?
This is human business. Would you not know more than I?
Your people are the keepers of the tales. You remember more than humankind has forgotten. Please, I need to hear what you know.
That is very little. The Guardian's realm is home to the Guardian in his tower. No one is permitted within except the Guardian who was, the Guardian who is, and the Guardian who will be. And of course the Dryad kin, who were instrumental in its making.
Have you ever heard of the existence of a hidden entrance to his realm?
Oh, yes. Yes, I have heard tell of such a thing, though I would not know where it is. I gather that one of the kin may be able to tell you.
Thank you. I don't have any more questions.
I am glad I could help you with some answers.
I'm the Windbringer.
I know you are. It's strange to me to hear those words spoken. I did not think they would be in my lifetime. But here you are, standing in front of me as real as the sky is blue.
I'm sorry I have to ask, but what is it that the Windbringer is supposed to do for you?
I did not expect you to walk in here and have all the answers, child. The balance has both blessed you and cursed you, and it has sent you here to do what it wills. The Windbringer is said to be the first sign of the great wind that will take us away from here. For a long time, the Alatien have lost the strength they used to have. Our bones have become weak, and our wings fragile. Where we used to be able to soar for days on strong winds, we are now using our legs to walk rather than fly. Why this is, we do not know.
10 yen.
You know of the reason for this?
I'm just guessing, but it makes sense. Go on.
The tales also say that the Windbringer will unite us with our past and end the age-old strife.
I know. You must make peace and be reunited with the Maerum. You share a common ancestry.
I have always thought we did. The tales were too similar, the signs clear. But my people, they will have a difficult time understanding why and how this can be.
If you don't, both the Alatien and the Maerum will die out. When war broke out between your people and you were forced to move up into the mountains, it compromised a precarious symbiosis. A substance called tanyan was abundant where the Maerum and the Alatien lived in close proximity. It brought fish and heat and light to both your people. But now, living up in the mountains, your way of life, your diet, your customs and habits, they've all changed. And that's probably the cause of your brittle bones and fragile wings.
Then we must make peace with the Maerum and restore the balance between us, so as to strengthen us both and prepare us for the journey that will surely come soon. When our sitting is over, I will speak to my people, and I will elect one representative from the Alatien to meet with the Maerum in the place of your choosing to open a dialogue.
I guess it's time for you to talk to your people and for me to make arrangements with the Maerum.
Where do you wish for our meeting to take place, Windbringer?
You want me to decide? Well, I know. Send your ambassador down to the ancient caves by the beach. Inside, there are remnants of an old Alatien settlement and a Maerum city. It's a good place for your two people to meet, don't you think?
Yes. And could you ask if they would bring their half of the stone?
The stone? You have the other half?
We have held on to it for centuries, knowing that someday it would be of use to the Windbringer.
It will, trust me.
Then we must make haste and arrangements. It is an important day, so let us not waste light. Go and wait for my ambassador in the caves.
It's amazing. This place is so beautiful. And the scent of sea and rock and mist. This scent is of home. This was home a long, long time ago, according to the tales. We lived in peace with the with the Maerum back then.
Now you'll be able to live in peace again. And with the tanyan bringing fish to your doorstep, you'll be able to eat well and restore strength to your bones. Soon you might even be able to soar on the winds for days like you used to do.
I hope you are right, Windbringer. And I hope that the Maerum will see the sense in it too. They are coming, are they not?
They said they would. Hush, I hear something.
We are here, Water Stiller, as was promised.
Good. Now, as representatives of your respective peoples, you, the Queen of a Maerum city, and you, guard to the Alatien teller, must fulfill the prophecy and join the two parts of the one stone.
We hope that our peoples may be joined again, Alatien, and that we may live in peace and prosper.
As do we, Maerum. And we pledge to do all we can for this to happen. The stone is now whole, Windbringer, and the Alatien and the Maerum will once again be as one. You may take it with you.
Thank you. The both of you.
Come now, April, and we will take you to our sleeping god. May his wisdom guide you and lead you down the right path.
Don't feel like we've written a journal entry in a really long time. Saturday, late afternoon. Wait. It went from around noon to late. Oh, I guess. Okay. Oh my god. So much is happening in one day. Okay. Saturday, late afternoon. The Maerum and the Alatien are well on the road to forging a lasting union, and I hope this will bring prosperity to them both. They've suffered enough as it is, and I'm happy I had a chance to help them come to terms with their past and to face the future together. Okay, April's getting a little sentimental here, but who can blame me? I worked hard to get them talking, damn it, so I deserve a little credit. At any rate, the journey continues, this time into the lair of the Maerum sleeping god. Unfortunately, the Alatien weren't able to tell me as much as I would have liked, but at least I have another stone now. That makes two. And I'm pretty certain this god, this Drakkin, will be able to help me out with some definite answers. I deserve that too. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we've done so much, and this has all been, I guess, one day? Actually, wait, I'm just curious. Was the Maerum stuff also Saturday? No, okay. Okay, that was Thursday, so Friday was the whole journey to Elias, and then Saturday. Okay, that makes more sense. I was gonna say, like, that's a lot.
That's a weird rock. It just doesn't look natural.
Let's touch it.
Feels more like a shell than a rock. I don't think it's a rock. I think it's alive.
It's alive.
It's a large shell. I wonder how deep it goes and what it contains.
Can we go up, I guess? Can we move around? Oh, wait.
The sand is covering something.
Alright, okay. Ooh. Small orifice.
It's some kind of organic sensor.
Don't we love those? Talk to it.
Hello? Is anybody in there? Spooky. Well, I guess it's an invitation of sorts. It's soft and spongy.
You know, I don't proclaim to know what God looks like, but I definitely didn't think like this.
There's air in here, and it's dry. I swear I'm never taking a bath again.
You will. Also, I hope after all, like, I don't know, you've been submerged in water for days, I would hope you take a bath, because that's pretty gross.
That doesn't look like a natural protrusion. It's too big and round.
And now that I think about it, I don't know, it can't be healthy for a human to be underwater for days. I mean, I don't know, did you sleep in the Landwalker's bubble? Did you take respite there to just not be completely soaked at all times?
I know you. Do not be afraid. I know what you are.
You do?
Yes. Yes. What would you hear? I do not like to be disturbed. I wish to be left alone. I wish to rest until the day of ascension.
Some things are more important than your nap time.
There are always things more important. But I do not care. That is why I am down here. In the deep. Away from the worlds. The affairs of man are no concern of mine.
That's a fine attitude. Just bury your head in the sand and let the world pass you by, huh? That way you can spend eternity in blissful ignorance and solitude.
I do not mind being alone. I like the silence. What do you want from me?
Just some questions is all.
Then ask and be gone.
What am I?
What do you mean?
You said you know what I am. What am I?
You do not know. Then it is not I who should teach you about your heritage. You must make this discovery on your own.
Listen, I'm tired. I'm wet. I'm at the bottom of the sea and I'm breathing with the help of a polyp stuck in my esophagus. So just cut the Buddhist bullshit about a journey of self-discovery and answer my question. Please?
Your question has already been answered. That is all I will tell you. Your journey began with an answer. It is only now that you know the question.
That's so not helpful, but thank you. I'm looking for a jewel called the Dragon's Eye.
Yes, I have one such jewel.
I guess that's it.
Take it.
Are you sure?
Take it. It is yours now. It is part of your destiny.
Okay. Tell me if it hurts. What is the Day of Ascension?
The day when the kin return home. When my siblings come to me, and we rise toward the stars for our journey back to our cradle. This is the Day of Ascension.
So you're going back to wherever it is you came from?
We will, eventually, when everything is ready.
When what's ready?
I will not answer that question. It is not necessary for you to know.
I need to know where I can find the gateway to the Guardian's realm.
So you come to me.
They told me, well, they as in the few people who could tell me anything at all, they told me that if anyone would know, it'd be you.
I know. When the earth was divided, there was a doorway left open where the tower was built.
But it's moved, hasn't it? That spot. When Stark and Arcadia were created, that spot moved somewhere else.
Into the sky. Amongst the stars.
But where?
I knew journey has not been a quiet one. Even down here, I could hear you. I speak with the dark people. They are my messengers. They have prepared a map for you with the entrance you are looking for.
You knew I was coming and why? Then, okay, I know this is probably a futile question, but why didn't you send the dark people to me earlier? You could have saved me a lot of time and hard work.
You are afraid of time and hard work.
No, but it's the principle of it, isn't it?
No, it is not. You had prophecies to fulfill. You had a purpose. Bringing my children together in preparation. This was important. And for that, I thank you. Now, I wish to sleep.
You said something about a map?
The dark people have it. They will meet you. I will bring you to them.
What, now?
Yes. Hold on.
Hold on. He said hold on, April. Damn, look at them. They are huge. Oh my god. They did not look like that underwater. This is such an interestingly cool location. Early Saturday morning. Back home at this time, I'd be... Wait, this seems wrong. Yep. Forgot to go back to where I was. Okay, I'm just going to go to the end. And then... Yep, that's one right. Saturday evening, August 5th, 2209. Suddenly we're going into full dates again. The ancient dragon, the Maerum sleeping god, was obtuse like most creatures I've met this past week, but at least he gave me one of the 4 jewels I need to complete the stone disc. And he's taking me to meet the dark people, and apparently they will give me a map of the stars where the entrance to the Guardian's realm is now located. Amongst the stars. How the hell am I going to get up there? Well, I'll deal with that problem later on. For now, I'll just keep obsessing about what the dragon said about who I am, what I am. He said that my journey began with an answer, and it's only now that I know the question. What does that mean? I feel I should know that the answer is just right there in front of me, but I can't grasp it. I just don't know what he means. And it's really, really frustrating. I mean, yeah, if our journey started with an answer, then yeah, the answer is right in front of you and you just can't grasp it, I'm sorry to say.
I can't see the face, but I think it's a man. A tall man wearing a dark cloak. He's one of the dark people. Whatever they are.
I'm like, honestly, April, at this point, we should just stop attempting to gender beings when we have no idea who they are.
Thanks for taking me on board.
Who are you?
Well, I thought you... I mean, didn't the old dragon... Well, I'm April Ryan, from Stark. And I guess you're a dark person.
But who are you?
They're like, I didn't ask who I am.
I'm just a student. Not anybody special.
You are special. Who are you?
I'm not. I'm just... I'm the Windbringer. I'm the Water Stiller. I'm April Bondu Mbata of the Banda and the Venar Kangang La. I'm a shifter, I will someday become the 13th Guardian, the protector of the balance. And I'm April Ryan. This is who I am.
Yes, that is who you are. And you are a wave.
Didn't Benrime, the proprietor of the Journeyman Inn, tell us we were a wave? Because rather than being pulled along by fate, I'm not sure if that's the word she used, instead we were able to manipulate fate and have an actual effect on what occurs in the world.
Why am I, a wave?
You have a purpose. You play an important part in the cosmos. A wave is someone who propels people and events toward change, towards the future.
And that's what I do?
You are a wave. There are ripples from your passing, and they spread wide and far. Those ripples will never die down. The worlds will be changed by your journey.
You're telling me that everything I do affects the universe?
You cannot escape it. You are a wave.
The ancient dragon, the blue of the Drake kin, told me you had a map for me.
A map of stars, yes. It was made for you in our library, and given to me to hold. It is yours now. Keep it well. It is the only one.
Thanks.
I'm looking for an ancient stone given to you by the Sentinel, the Fathers.
You came for the stone. Of course we have it with us. Our ship would not have been chosen to meet you were it not for the stone we carry with us.
Everybody's just waiting around for me to show up, so that they can give me stuff. Who knew adventuring was gonna be this easy?
First you're
It
complaining
will
it's...
not always be so easy. Of that I can assure you. But here is our stone. We entrust it to you, as we were instructed to do when the Fathers first entrusted it to us.
I'm just saying, first she's saying everything is too difficult, now she's saying it's too
Can
easy.
this ship take me back to Marcuria? I mean, would you mind?
We will bring you to Marcuria henceforth. It will take the night, but we will be there at first light.
That's fine. Thanks a lot.
You are free to rest here, to sleep, while we travel. The flames will keep you warm, but do not move too far away. My brothers are not friendly with outsiders. They do not take kindly to intrusion.
I'll keep that in mind. I'm staying right here.
Good. Sleep.
Chapter 9, Shadows.
Did you sleep?
Very comfortably, thanks. Where are we?
In the Marcuria harbor.
But there are barely any ships here.
I do not know why. We must leave you here. We have other business. Carry your wave into the future, April.
Whatever that means, I'll try. Where did all the ships go? They're gone. This can't be a good sign. I mean, duh. The city looks strangely quiet and deserted. And the sky, those are not ordinary clouds. They look more like smoke. What's going on here?
And the water isn't even moving. And everything's really dark. Saturday evening, August 5th, 2209. The Ancient Dragon. Nope, I keep doing this. Sunday, August 6th, early morning. How many weird and mysterious people are there in Arcadia? It seems for every normal person, and I mean that in the broadest possible sense, there are 5 or 6 strange, obtuse, meandering creatures with a tendency to speak really slowly and say things like, "Who are you?" and "I see your path, April, and it's not an easy one," and "It is destiny." Like, hello? Update your vocabulary already? Learn some new words, lighten up, wear plaid, whatever. That said, I kind of like these dark people. Scary, yes, and probably heavily into the goth scene, but they gave me exactly what I wanted. The star map and the third piece of the stone disc, with a minimum of talk and no strings attached. They even brought me right back to Marcuria where, alien or not, I can at least find my way around. If only the city didn't look so empty and dark. What's going on? I'm just curious why she mentioned wear plaid. Okay, yeah, so things are real weird here. And we'll continue exploring and figuring out what is going on to make this place so weird right now in the next one. So I'll see you then. As always, thanks for watching.